Hello friends, today's topic is about Rh incompatibility. So this Rh incompatibility, particularly in newborn, that can lead to the erythroblastosis fetalis. So what is that erythroblastosis fetalis in relation to the pregnancy that we will look in this video. So Rh incompatibility of maternal and fetal blood group. So Rh incompatibility in relation to the maternal is Rh negative and fetus that is Rh positive. So if this type of mismatch or incompatibility is there, then what happen? The first child of that mother is often escaped. So first child have mostly no problem. But in the second time pregnancy, this Rh antibody is generated. So what happened previously during first pregnancy, during the delivery time, some blood of this fetus that is entering in the mother's blood, and due to entering inside the mother's blood, what happens? Some Rh antibody are generated in the mother's blood. So this second pregnancy, Rh antibody is generated from the first pregnancy, which is present in the mother, and that will start to destroying the fetal red blood cell even before the birth. And in severe condition, that severe hemolytic situation will occur, and that is called the erythroblastosis fetalis. So that second pregnancy will be under danger. So that is called erythroblastosis fetalis due to damage of this red blood cell in the second pregnancy. In young children aged less than 1 year, the blood-brain barrier is not fully mature. So suppose that if a fetus is survive even after this hemolytic condition, so what happen if there is a severe red blood cell damage, and during severe red blood cell damage there is a excessive unconjugated bilirubin level is increased, and if that unconjugated bilirubin is more than the capacity of albumin to bind over that bilirubin, then this free bilirubin, that is unconjugated bilirubin, that will enter inside the brain, and mostly it is seen with the bilirubin level more than 20 milligram per deciliter, and that will be deposited in a brain, and that lead to the kernicterus. So in this kernicterus there is a mental retardation, fits, toxic encephalitis and spasticity is seen. So you have to take care about Rh incompatibility, as well as you have to take care about the erythroblastosis fetalis. Even if that fetus is escape of this erythroblastosis fetalis, you have to take care of the kernicterus. So in condition of kernicterus, mostly exchange transfusion along with the phototherapy when bilirubin level is more than 20 is given. As well, sometimes barbiturate is given, so that is one of the inducer of this conjugation process of the bilirubin. So phototherapy with a blue light of about 400 to 500 nanometer, particularly for 14 nanometer, that blue light that will isomerize this insoluble bilirubin to a more soluble isomer of the bilirubin, and that soluble isomer that can be excreted to the urine without conjugation process. So that is simple way to prevent this kernicterus or side effect of the kernicterus. So that's all about Rh incompatibility and erythroblastosis fetalis.